Good morning. Welcome to Under the Hood with Mike Garrison, author of Can I Borrow Your Car and the upcoming Would You Build This? So you're going to notice a slight transition because we are going to be moving more in line with the upcoming book. Can I Borrow Your Car is still our culture of how we treat people as a fiduciary of relationships. And we're going to keep doing that thing. But we're going to talk more and more about Would You Build This because it's really the passion project for me, right? I've had so many conversations over the last 30 years, coaching, training, consulting with business owners, especially in the financial services industry, my beloved financial services. And there have been dozens upon dozens of conversations with very successful advisors who feel stuck, right? So, and this kind of stuck is unique, and I get it. You've built this really successful business, you made a lot of money, you're making money, you have employees, you have clients, you have reputation in a community, you have expertise and competence, and you're uncomfortable. And that's what the book's about. The book's about the reality that often the way that you got to your success is not the way that you want to continue your success. And one of the things that I think that I've missed in the past and other people have missed is what is the pathway forward? And there's two things. There's an internal and an external journey, right? So the external journey is what most people focus on. They'll talk about the internal journey, but they focus on the external. And I mean, I've been guilty of that. Like, hey, let's go ahead and design this business. Let's go ahead and do these things. And that's important, really important to like think about, okay, well, if I was going to build this business again, would you build this? What would I want it to be like? There's also something that needs to be done, and it's an internal journey, and it's, would I build this inside of me? Because this is what most people don't understand. The reason that you don't have joy and beauty and peace, meaning and significance in your life right now, or as much as you would like, it's because you got to build yourself too, right? So I'm, I'm just a classic example of this. I've really, through a lack of discipline and stress and all the stuff that I talk to my clients about, I've really let myself go physically, or I had. And that was really beginning to have a serious impact on my ability to grow my business. My lack of physical fitness. I'm not talking about being a, Olympic champion or anything like that, but my general lack of physical fitness was affecting everything. Number one, my sleep. Then as your sleep gets impacted, your performance. And it's this slow slide into mediocrity and frustration. So your faith world, your relationships, right? Your growth, you business owner, you leader, you own your own firm. Your ability to grow yourself is insurance against sabotaging your own success and ability to have a succession. I have seen so many different business deals fall apart, primarily because the business owner sabotaged it. And they sabotaged it not through bad, financial bookkeeping and things like that, but because they didn't build themselves. How do we do this? Number one, we accept that we need to be focused on growing ourselves, because growing ourselves is something we, to a great extent, are in charge of. And sometimes that next act of yours, that would you build this, isn't about making a whole lot more money. I get it. Like parts of me, the FOMO part, fear of missing out, like I want to scale a business and I want to be a multi-millionaire. I want to be a, decabillionaire, whatever the next one is. Like all that stuff's cool. And it can absolutely be amazing. But what are you going to be like when you get there? Right. And that's the key, because if you get to a success that's based on a number, it's probably not going to be as meaningful. It's also going to be pretty damn fragile. And that's not what this is about. This is about being real. It's about being authentic, and this is about being human. Heard that before, have you? I hope so. So where do we get started? Number one, what are your values? You, not your company. What are your values? What's important to you? I want you to journal about that. I want you to think about it and then comment. Let me know. Maybe we'll talk later. Be real, be human, be authentic.